Bro, I know what you're doing. You're watching this video, probably late at night or during some lazy afternoon where you told yourself you'd finally be productive. But instead, you're here, hoping a video will finally hit you hard enough to change. And guess what? This is that video. But it's not going to hold your hand. No fake positivity, no comfort, just the truth. You've already been telling yourself stories all year. I'll start next week. Once summer's over, I'll fix my habits. I just need a bit of motivation. But deep down, you know that's all lies you've been feeding yourself to delay the fact that you're drifting, scrolling, sleeping late, and wasting the most valuable currency you'll ever have, time. And now it's August. Not just another month, but a crossroads. 30 days. That's it. 30 days that could change your entire direction. Not just for this year, but for your future, your confidence, your respect for yourself. You keep saying you want to be better, to glow up, to get your life together. But are you really doing anything about it? Or are you just addicted to the idea of change, while still stuck in the same routines that keep you numb and average? Let's be real. Nothing changes until you do. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt disappointed, if you've ever stayed up scrolling and hated yourself for it, if you've ever caught yourself imagining a better life but doing absolutely nothing to reach it, then you already know what this is about. This month is your moment. The year is closing in, and if you don't make a move now, you'll look back in December with that same guilt, that same regret, wondering how you wasted another year, pretending you didn't have time or energy to take your life seriously. So here's the deal. No sugarcoating. For the next 30 days, I want you to treat your life like it's a comeback story. Because it is. Maybe you've fallen off. Maybe you've been soft, lazy, distracted, addicted to comfort. But you still have time to flip the script, to sharpen your edge, to become the version of yourself you keep pretending you already are. But it's not just about trying hard for a few days then quitting. You're going all in. And not for clout, not for Instagram stories or fake progress posts. You're doing it because you're done living as a watered-down version of yourself. Because deep down, you know you're meant for more than this. And maybe, just maybe, you're already subscribed to this channel. Not just because of the videos, but because part of you wants to feel like you're doing something with your life. Like, maybe if you watch the right content, your brain will believe you're putting in work, but watching isn't enough anymore. So here's your challenge. It's not complicated, but it will be hard because it's supposed to be. Wake up at the same time every day. No skipping, no snoozing. Cold showers daily. Yes, even when it sucks. 1 hour a day. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts or your goals. Move your body every day. Doesn't matter how, gym, walk, stretching, something. Read 10 pages, real books, not fake Instagram quotes. Journal before bed. Track how you're feeling, what you're avoiding, what you're proud of. You do this for 30 days, and I promise, not suggest, promise, you will not be the same person by the end. And here's the kicker. People will start noticing. Your vibe will shift. Your energy will speak louder. And yeah, some people will get uncomfortable around you. Good. That's a sign you're growing. But you can't do it alone. You need real people on the same grind. That's why we built a Discord. Not some spammy server, but a real space where people are actually improving, staying locked in, helping each other level up. Links in the description. Join the challenge. Join the mindset. If you're in, hit that like button. Not for the algorithm, for yourself, as a marker. A line in the sand where you said enough. Enough wasting time. Enough letting the days pass without meaning. This is your August. Your challenge. Your moment to rise again. So now that you've made the decision, now that you've told yourself this is it, here's the part that most people won't warn you about. The first few days will feel good. You'll be hyped, motivated. You'll go to sleep early, take the cold shower, put your phone away for an hour, and feel like you're invincible. But that's a trap. Because what you're feeling isn't progress. It's the dopamine of starting something new. And that high, it fades. By day 5, maybe day 7, you're gonna wake up and not want to keep going. You'll have excuses. I didn't sleep well. I'll just skip today. I'll double up tomorrow. That's when most people quit. That's when the fake self-improvement dies. But not you, not this time. Because this isn't a TikTok trend. It's not a motivational phase. It's a war between the part of you that wants to level up and the part that's terrified of letting go of the old version of yourself. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That version of you that keeps saying, just 5 more minutes. That tells you it's okay to slack off. That always finds a way to justify doing nothing. That version of you doesn't want to change. He wants comfort. He wants ease. He wants the same dopamine cycle you've been stuck in for months. The endless scrolling, the fake laughs from content that's slowly making you numb, the fake connections with people who don't even know the real you. So you have to kill him. Brutally, daily, relentlessly. Every morning you wake up and do the things he hates. That's how you win. You think discipline is about waking up early? No. Discipline is about making uncomfortable decisions over and over until they become your default. And I need you to understand this. You are capable of so much more than you think, but your life will not change if your days don't change. You're not going to magically become confident if you keep looking at your screen more than your own reflection. You're not going to become respected if you're still spending your nights playing games, escaping, avoiding. You will not build the life you want by staying the same. And if you're young, especially if you're under 20, listen closely. This is your window. This is the season where habits get wired deep. This is when most people either start building something powerful or start the slow, invisible collapse into mediocrity. You don't notice it at first, but over the months, you start becoming one of them. The I used to have potential crowd. The life just happened to me people. The guys who sit around 10 years from now, blaming the world for what they didn't build. That will not be you. Because you have 30 days to get your mind right, to take your identity seriously, to rewire how you see yourself. You think this is just a little August challenge? No. This is your training arc, and the best part, no one has to know. You don't need to post about it. You don't need to tell anyone you're doing this. Let them keep underestimating you. Let them think you're still lazy, still scrolling, still the same. And then, let your results slap them in the face. Let the glow up speak for itself. Let the confidence walk into rooms before you do. Let the new energy make people uncomfortable, because they know they stayed the same while you disappeared and leveled up. And hey, if you mess up one day, don't quit. You're not a robot. You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be dangerous. Slipping up doesn't mean you failed. Quitting means you failed. So get back up. Every single time you fall, remind yourself why you started. Not to impress anyone, not to chase validation, but because you're tired of living a life that looks nothing like the one you imagine. You're tired of feeling like a watered-down version of yourself. So remember this. You can do hard things, and you have 30 days to prove it to yourself. Lock in, focus, stay dangerous. Let me be brutally honest with you. If you don't take this seriously, if you treat August like just another month, like just another half-hearted attempt to get your life together, you're going to regret it. Not tomorrow, not next week, but in 6 months, when life starts moving faster, when opportunities pass you by, when people start leveling up and you're stuck exactly where you are, scrolling, comparing, coping. You'll wish you started now. That sting you feel in your chest when you realize you wasted your potential, that never goes away unless you do something about it. That quiet voice in your head whispering, you could be more, it doesn't stop. You just get better at drowning it out. And then one day you wake up and you don't recognize who you've become. You're not here to watch your youth rot in front of a screen. You're not here to be average, to settle, to become one of the millions of guys with big dreams and zero execution. You're here to rise, to rebuild your mind, to become someone you actually respect. But let me make something clear. No one is coming to push you. No one is coming to remind you to take cold showers, to stop scrolling, to read your pages, to move your body. No one is going to wake you up at 6 a.m. and say, today's the day you become him. You have to be that guy for yourself. Because here's the truth. Your friends won't get it. Your classmates won't get it. Your parents might even make fun of you for trying too hard. Let them joke. Let them doubt you. Let them laugh. And then watch what happens when the quiet kid with no direction becomes the one everyone starts watching, asking, copying. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You owe it to your future self, the one waiting on the other side of this 30-day war, the one who walks different, talks different, thinks different, who doesn't need validation, who doesn't chase likes, who wakes up and moves with purpose because he's earned it. And don't twist this. This isn't about being perfect. It's not about cutting off every fun thing in your life or being some robot with no emotion. It's about choosing self-respect over self-indulgence. It's about looking in the mirror and finally liking who you see. It's about proving to yourself that you can take control, even if the world around you is chaos. This August, you stop blaming everything else. Your school isn't the problem. Your phone isn't the problem. Your parents, your ex, your environment, none of that is the reason you're stuck. It's you. And that's the best news possible. Because if you're the problem, then you're also the solution. You want to become him? Then move like him. Would the future you waste 5 hours a day scrolling? Would he keep waiting for motivation to strike? Would he still be trying to figure things out? Or would he already be executing? You already know the answer. And here's something I want you to really think about. What if you actually did it? What if for 30 days, you didn't fold? You actually did the morning routine. You actually faced discomfort. You actually moved in silence and let your actions talk. What would your life look like on September 1st? You'd walk into rooms and people would feel something different. You'd stop checking your phone for meaning and start building something that gives you meaning. You'd stop letting life happen to you and start shaping it with your bare hands. But none of that happens unless you make it real. Don't just watch this video and nod your head. Don't just feel inspired for an hour and then forget. Don't make this just another motivational kick you'll repeat in 6 months when you're still in the same spot. Take the challenge seriously. Join the Discord. Get around guys who are on the same path. Build a system that makes quitting harder than showing up. Because once you taste what it feels like to build momentum, to wake up with purpose, to respect yourself again, you'll never want to go back. And that version of you, the one who finally locked in, he's waiting. This is it. The last part of the challenge, but the first day of everything that really matters. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. Life doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't pause for you to get ready or find motivation. Time keeps moving, and every second you waste is a second you can never get back. If you made it this far, that means you're serious. Maybe you're tired of being stuck. Maybe you're done with feeling like you're watching your life from the sidelines. Maybe you just want to see what you're really capable of. And that's good, because right now is where most people fail. Not because they don't want it, but because they give up before the real change starts. Real change isn't comfortable. It isn't fast. It's messy. You'll mess up. You'll want to quit. You'll feel weak and doubtful, and maybe even scared. But here's what separates those who win from those who lose. Those who win keep going anyway. They wake up on the days they want to stay in bed. They put the phone down when it's screaming for attention. They read when their brain begs for entertainment. They move when their body wants to rest. It's not about willpower alone. It's about creating a life where your habits don't feel like a burden, but a part of your identity. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? The guy who watched this video and said, "I'll try next time"? Or the guy who looked fear in the eye and said, "Not today"? Because the truth is, this August is more than a challenge. It's a choice. You can choose to stay the same, to keep wasting time, to let another year pass without growth, to keep hoping for a change that never comes. Or you can choose to rise, to take control, to build the discipline and mindset that will carry you through anything life throws at you. It's your call, no one else's. And when you finally decide to commit, remember this: you're not alone. The Discord community is waiting, filled with people grinding just like you, ready to push, challenge, and support. Because real growth happens in real connection. When you share the struggle, the wins, and the setbacks, you build a foundation that no one can shake. So here's the last part of the challenge. Keep showing up every day, no matter what. Share your progress, your failures, your wins with the community. Remember why you started, not just for yourself, but for everyone counting on you to rise. If you do that, I promise, on September 1st, You won't just look different, you'll feel different. More confident, more alive, more unstoppable. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to stop watching and start living? Are you ready to prove that you're not like everyone else? If yes, then hit that like button, join the Discord, and let's rise together. Because this isn't just a 30-day challenge. This is the moment your life starts. No more excuses, no more waiting. Rise again right now. Rise again.